Evening all, how we doing? Ah, happy Tuesday, update day, new event day, and things. I'm already rushing to get into the game because I'm hoping I can get there in time to not miss anything, so well, not miss my first opportunity. So I'm cracking on with that already. Let's make that go away while I can. How's everybody doing? It's a good one. Evening Farside, evening Katie, welcome, welcome, welcome. Doing the event right now, nice. I'm going to dive into it on a private world first, because otherwise it will probably be a missed opportunity. I'm guessing. Because I was a little bit later off the mark than I wanted to be, which is probably going to surprise absolutely nobody, I would assume. Because, yeah, when am I not? You know, my dinner needed a little bit extra time in the oven, so this is what it is, right? Extra 15 minutes or so. Yeah. Actually didn't. It needed about an extra 10 minutes in the oven, and it took me a bit longer to prep it than I was hoping for. But that's the way it goes. Right. Shall we? We shall, assuming this doesn't blow up. Yes. There's a sneak peek at a camp that's going to appear in a video at some point. Okay, so that gets this shizzle together. Let's us curse, because we appear to have missed the opportunity. Really? Already? It's gone already? It's like not even 5 minutes. How very dare how we missed it. Balls. Well, crapsicles. Oh well. Gonna keep watching people pick flowers. Well, that's cool. I'm not going to worry about rushing towards it at this point. That's just... I'll miss the opportunity. Oh, well. It's a lot of unsuccessful effort. I'm annoyed about that. I feel like it should have hung around for longer than that. But anyway. Let's get some music on here. Seems about right to me. Everything else should be about fine. Have you seen my shiny new camp? It's badass. I like it a lot. I've added this since I actually built it because, you know, everybody's loading in, fast travelling in and stuff, and they're appearing here. So, okay. Well, the vendors around the other side. So there's the Vault Boy to point in the right direction. 6-minute timer at the... yeah, well, the first section has a 6-minute timer, but I don't know about the trigger timer. How long it's going to stay on screen if nobody shows up for it and all that. I think because the world wasn't created until too late, because it's a private one, I guess. Actually, it might have been better off going into a public world, but oh well. Whatever, we're done now. I'm not going to stress over it. So, here's my shiny camp. There is a very... well, a full video on it. There's a video on it. I kind of do wonder whether or not I ought to put, like, awnings over the upstairs windows or not. Still can't make my mind up. Maybe. Don't know that I've got the build budget for it, to be honest. I might have to find some space if I wanted to do that. Something got busted. Bloody doggos attacking my electron who won't defend himself, annoyingly. How did you just pass through a solid asshole? Oh, I haven't got any room for turrets either, so I can't really defend it. It's not the right door up there, is it? Oh well. Yet. Anyway, my headphones got turned down when I was fuffing around. They have. Hello, got a kitty cat. Can't figure out where to find collars for them, but will you just eat a dick? It's a dog. Fucking. It's the first time I've actually had to deal with my camp being attacked, you know. Hello, kitty cat. That's going to be confusing because real cat might show up. The purring is confusing as I keep thinking my actual cat is here. She's not. She's downstairs. Well, I doubt she'll come visit at some stage. She usually does. Right. So, yeah. This is my little shed. Got all my crafting stuff in it, or most of my crafting stuff in it. Electron. Couldn't fit everything in there, and I couldn't find a decent place for the collectron, so I squeezed an extra bit on the back, which worked. Also, I didn't want to wire it right across either, so ended up just putting an extra generator on there, but it works. I like this place. The details a bit more than my frame rates can handle right now. A load of stuff to break down for crafting materials. Weapons workbench. Ruin station. Chemistry. Armor. Tinker's bench. Do like how this place has come out. Definitely got a pretty well vibe. Saw a couple of the there's the community team here the other day. They came to visit. Head in, MB, alright? We shall head in. The grass has decided to make an appearance inside again. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's temperamental like that. There's my lounge. Still with no fireplace because I can't pick that up at the moment. It's not available from the support pages, so I'll have to wait for it to reappear on the Atomic Shop. Dining room, a few bits on display. A bar. I did have this set up as an area for like kids' toys and stuff, and then I realised there's nowhere for kids to actually stay here, like no bedroom for them, so I changed it out. Which is not such a bad thing because it freed up some more room in my options for decoration. Shrubs come through a little bit there. Oh. Desk. Put the piggy on there. Piggy bank. Like my kitchen. It's come out alright. Somebody stole a load of my coffee the other day, so I had to lock it. The coffee machine. It's a weird beep. Upstairs we have the bedroom. Because I didn't want internal walls, that just means one bedroom. Could easily have made it into two, but Angie, I quite like how it came out. With the curtains on, it almost looks like the windows were meant to have glass in them and they just open in the middle. Which is cool. Unless you get a bit of an angle and you can see the vertical bars, but it looks good from the inside, I think. And there was something I wanted to put in the bathroom, but I forgot what it was. Oh wait, I've just remembered. One of the things, anyway. I think it's in wall decor. So there was something else I wanted to put, but I've forgotten what that was. There we go. That'll do. That side? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, on the right. There we go. I mean, there's toilet paper anyway, but you know, now we've got something to attach it to. This is nicer than my house. Add in 12 here. I haven't had a look at the Atomic Shop yet, which we will do momentarily because I missed out on the first event, which I was desperately rushing to get, and then didn't have the opportunity because I was a minute too late. Oh well, such is the way of things. I think I'm on the right loadout. Everything's good. So yeah, let's do the Atomic Shop while we're here. How are you doing, Wavy? Hope you're alright. Cheers. Glad to help. How are you doing, Matt? How long does this event usually last? The event will be running for 2 weeks. It normally runs for 2 weeks. I would imagine it will continue to do so. Once an hour. Not a birthday. Oh, that's rough, MB. Oh well. Have a beverage, put the feet up, and so on and so forth. Right, yeah, let's Atomic Shop, which means put some tunes on and stuff so I don't have to deal with copyright. Don't get walloped by it. Bunch of freebies and stuff. Oh yeah, new month, so probably new freebie as well. Interesting. Now, the Stronghold, huh? It is a communist bunker with a paint job. I don't know what I think of that. I've already got this, but with no paint on it. So, I don't know what to think about that. Weapons bench is cool. I like the skellies next to it. Yeah, we've needed these skins on the workbench for weapons workbench for a while. That is quite large, though, I think. Maybe. I like that, though. I'm happy about that. Black ice outfit. Not interested in that, I don't think. Black ice backpack. What is that? No, that coat is far more interesting. It looks like it's a Deathclaw skin duster. It's not bad. Communist carbine paint for the V63. I'll get behind that. That's quite cool. I just wish this was actually usable for people who don't use VATs. You know, people who can shoot, because there's no sights on it, so you can't aim it. Well, you can't aim it very easily anyway. Comrade Fuzzy. I like that. Communist Collectron's not new. Battle Scarred Bundle I don't think is new either, but there's actually some decent stuff in there. Supposed to be a framed American flag, huh? That's not a bad bundle. I don't think it's new though. Gleaming Haze is the last week's stuff that was supposed to align with the event, but did not. Loads more comic stuff. I do like that outfit. Don't wear it often, but I do like it occasionally. This is my favourite skin for a handmade rifle by a long, long way. Love that skin. A few other good bits and pieces. Red Shift paint. Red Menace paint, which is ironically green. Commando paint for the Chinese stealth armour. A communist militant outfit. Okay. So freebies, caps, always welcome. Communist salute, that's great. Oh, hang on. Yeah, a bit of lag going on there. 5-finger fillet table. Channeling some Red Dead Redemption here, I see. Temporarily increases agility and luck by 2. Nice. So there is the new Fallout First freebie. Down for that. That's cool. I might, maybe... no, I probably won't put that in my camp, actually, but put in another one in future, for sure. And we've got some other bundles and other bits and pieces. Yeah, I don't think about this. Like I say, I've got the plain version that doesn't have the green on it. I do quite like the one with the green on it. Don't know if that's going to be sufficient to actually make me buy it, because all these items have got to last me years. So, it looks like a lot, but it's not that much. I mean, they don't have to last me a year, but you know. Yeah, it's definitely some food for thought there. How are we doing, Wolfie? All right? It's all good? Here now, and that's what matters. So, challenges. We're on the days. Collect soap. Okay. Pre-war food. Recall collecting pre-war food, but okay. Eat pre-war food. That's fine. Just got pre-war money. Kill Snellies. Kill humans. Complete the big bloom. Yeah, we can do that. Build anything in a workshop or camp. Well, it'll have to be a workshop because I haven't got enough space here. Brain fungus. Purified water. Big bloom. Craft ammo. Hardwire, harvest bar, plants and fungi. I might skip that. Kill creatures, kill lost. I don't really want to do that. Produce lead. That should be easy enough. Probably, he says. I mean, I don't want to do that, but I probably will. And then I will... I mean, that one I could do nice and easily, couldn't I? I'll re-roll it, see what we get. Reroll the kill lost because I don't want to do that. Kill a creature while well fed. Gazer. I'm a ghoul. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? I can't be well fed. Can I? No, I can't. Yeah. Point of order. There's the... I'm a ghoul and I can't do this. Can we take that out of rotation, please? Kill Molra. I can do that. No, I don't want to re-roll it. I want to There we go. We have to use a premium one for that because I can't be bothered with this. Scrap junk to produce ballistic fibre. Well, at least it's an epic one. And we might as well, while I think of it, use a score booster. My last one. For now. I'll have more soon. Okay. So. Start with some pre-war food. Do I have a stash box in here? I'm sure I do. Yes, I do. Pre-war food. Oh, in candy, that'll do. One down. Oh. The animation is a bit weird. But okay. Either somebody doesn't have a cat or they have a very weird cat. Are they removing those? Yeah, they're supposed to be. I think that one either they didn't or that one fell through the cracks. Yeah, we could do leader of the pack. That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna travel to here. As it's an easy opportunity to grab some legendaries. How's it going, Feline? You right? It's that way. Oh, more rats. A hard time hitting them, but I got there eventually. Don't require seeing the owl guy there before. Catch, boils! Worship this. Really? No kills? How's there no kills from that? That's better. Objection. Why did I pick up 3 things there that I just looked at and went, I don't need those? There's another one, wasn't there? Yeah, that. Point of order. There we go. I was wondering when this event was going to pop. I guess the wolves are elsewhere.
Looks like those damn wolves are on the hunt. Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs, but the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. You can find and kill that Alpha wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
I'm on the right loadouts. I'm surprised I'm not doing more damage, actually. It's annoying. What have I got on this one? Hack, whack, and chop that meat. I don't know. I'll have a look at it in a minute. It is a plasma cutter. I can tell you that off the top. Where are we? Anti-armor, faster swing speed, and some extra agility, which I'm less concerned about, but still. It's a cryo blade, and I've got the independent sword skin on it. I need to repair it apparently as well. Fair enough, Feline. Yeah, sure does the job. I think I don't have the extra grenade damage on that I would normally have. I need those. No, we didn't navigate. Didn't even have to shoot the damn thing. That isn't I don't know. Don't know what the word I'm looking for. If it isn't like I'm summarising the entirety of the way 76 is going at the moment in a single weapon, I don't know what is. Bethesda's policy at the moment seems to be making sure you don't have to actually play the game. Because clearly that's more fun. Right, Big Bloom Snow has to collect soap, pre-war food, pre-war money, kill humans, kill creatures. Oh, I need a few creatures. I can hear one somewhere around here. There's another one. Get some more creatures while I'm here. I had to kick twice there. I'm not very happy about that. On the other hand, that was a 2 for 1, so swings and roundabouts. I would assume. Yeah, I don't want that. Cool. What next? More plants, fungi. Craft ammo, collect brain fungus, purified water. I don't really have a means to collect purified water at the moment. That's not very helpful either. How did I miss that? It's just kind of annoying. I've got no use for purified water either, so you know what? I think I'm going to re-roll that one as well. No, not settings. I want challenges. I'm going to the settings menu so bloody often. I'm getting the wrong one here. Collect a teapot. Okay, that's different. That's different. Ugh. That's fair enough, Xion. I think in a lot of ways I'd like certain elements to be more like the previous games as well, or at least more like Fallout 4. But then again, there are things in this game that I prefer over elements of Fallout 4.
Supplies. To trade, I can be of service.
Many, but there are a few.
Resupply here, citizen.
I'm gonna need that. Don't need that.
Ammunition and other supplies available here.
That went fairly well. Let's get some scrapping on the go. Let's scrap short grammar gun. Yeah, scrap that. Don't want to scrap that. Assassins. Crit damage. No, I don't want any of that really. Don't want that either. That went poorly. Okay, right. Food, pre-war money, kill humans. You know what, let's go to Twin Pine Cabins and whack some humans. That's a good nearby spot to do that. Yeah, some of the new creatures are fun. The Lost I find somewhat disappointing, I have to admit. Mostly because the Lost are just scorched with a new skin, really. And some slightly different stats. Gotcha. I remember when this was a super mutant den. There's a front door on this place. A ghoul, not a zombie. Bloody Eagle Oath. Somehow... Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to pick up at all. Somehow I don't think that holds a great deal of worth. It's any pre-war money. I thought there'd be a couple... Anything good? Not really. Yeah, I thought there'd be a few more people here. Oh, where am I? Okay. I have thoughts and ideas.
It's hard work making a living out here.
Not really making a living, you're more like just living in general, really. Not to nitpick her out.
Sunny makes a good hoagie.
Sounds quite noisy outside. That's been in general today. A bunch of Scotch there, aren't they? Really? Should be some random encounter. Oh. You got any mates by any chance who've gotten tired of life? Oh, that counts a blood eagle, I really should, but you don't. Well, actually, I eat humans, not blood eagles anyway, so it wouldn't help. Ow. Bit of load in over there. Why would it be a chassis with wheels on it? Nothing else. That's a bit strange, really, isn't it? However, this is where I want to come see if I can find more mole rats. Well. Any more rats as I was hoping. Let's actually take that workshop over, but rather annoying to deal with. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to head to Silver Homestead and do a couple of bits down there. How are you doing, Steve? Ah, back in the good old days when the hooded rags had hoods. Well, they disappeared and Bethesda couldn't work out how to put the hood back on. So they changed the name instead. Weird. NPCs with them have hoods on. But not us, apparently.
I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Here's the main story. I still got a bunch of side quests today. 217 hours. Decent block of content there. Yeah, I love it when I get no response to the clicks. I guess I must be a crow, because the scarecrow just scared me. Doing for time. Plenty of time. Is correct, right? Build anything in a workshop or camp, okay. Part of my master plan. Right. I don't need that food, do I? Cool. Tick, tick, tick. Snailies, soap, pre-war food, pre-war money, humans. teapots. Where am I? I'm over here. Let's see if there's any teapots over here. I feel like there should be teapots here. Do we always play the things down one by one for that? Yeah, it comes up so often, that one, Top. It's just easier to have a simple blueprint like that. You can stack things. And then I go along the bottom row and store them, and then it all goes into the menu nice and quickly, and I can scrap it faster that way so I don't lose all the materials either. Well, that's me really being tight with building materials, I guess, but... I have one for the build floors and walls in camps as well. It's another regular one that comes up, so I have a foundation with 4 walls attached, blueprinted, so I can just stick that down and do that in one go as well. And 4 half walls attached to it. Parts of the winding path will have teapots if I need them as well, won't it? Just thought there.
I apologize for the condition of the garden. We are short-staffed at the moment, and good help is so hard to find.
Tell me about it, man. I feel short-staffed every fucking day. Humble bear. Want that for my camp, please?
My goodness. Our guest chooses fascinating tea party attire. Very innovative indeed.
Technically sort of wearing a suit. I feel like I look like I want to join an Irish paramilitary group, but
Colors are so
you know, what can you do? Whispering Golf Club, that's not a bad idea. Is there a radiant mission where we can collect different tea recipes like we can with alcohol? I don't think there's a radiant mission for it. I think you can get... There is a radiant mission, I think, that is attached to Sweetwater down there, but I forget exactly what the ins and outs of it are. But I don't think it's different tea recipes. There are a number of different tea recipes in the game, though. Let's head to the Wave Spring Golf Club. Let's see how this goes. Oh. Tried ESO again last week. And it's clicked this time. Oh, that's nice here, Tough. I always found, as I've said many times before, the onboarding process was a complete and utter headfuck for it, to be honest. To the point where I just wasn't down for trying to figure all that out. Or it didn't... I mean, I had a crack at it a few times, actually, but I just couldn't stick with it because it was just obnoxious. But, again, it's a game that I want to like. I just haven't got there yet. Yeah, alright, let's go over it. There's no teapots to screw around with. Teapot hunting. It's a tea kettle. I'm going to pick it up, but if that comes out as teapot... Okay. I'd have been having words. This did this in Starfield repeatedly, but... I think it was kettles, I think. They had all manner of names for them, except for the word kettle in Starfield. And, supposed to say, but I had opinions about that. Just a few. Just a few. You know, game, if you're going to ignore it when I click, maybe I should just not bother. Not that I object, but it just makes me want to kill everybody on the planet. I don't just mean in the game. Better. We take Billings instead. Really don't care. Maybe in Oblivion High. Well, that might have done it. Or they might have adjusted things a little bit. I don't know. It might have improved the onboarding. By the way, good to see it off. You less ghouls around anyway. Yeah, teapots. No, it's the satisfaction of actually doing it yourself that's important, I think, no. In this particular context. I'm not a homicidal maniac, but sometimes this game makes me want to become one. To be fair, it's not just this game. It's every game that I click and get no fucking response in. But this is the game of the moment. In the bloody cash register, it's too much like hard work. Something that has basically no payoff. Helvetia? Can't be asked to deal with Helvetia, it's irritating. Cool rewards, nice. Definitely down for seeing some of those. I was denied access to the new event because apparently I was a minute late. Some shite like that. Essentially, the event should have been there for me to start, and it was not. I'm not saying it's bugged, I'm just saying it shouldn't have been the way it was. Not much, I just want everything in the entire world. There's a moth in here. Don't want that. Mothman cometh and he's buzzing around my lights. Who asked you, dickhead? Now then, fess up. Who put 50p in the dickhead? Aha. I do want that though. Stuff. I seem to remember there being more teapots around here actually. And fewer teddy bears. I may be going crazy. Fortunately, crazy people never really know, do they? That's where that came from, huh? Again, clicked, nothing. That ghoul would not have hit me if it actually responded to my click. On account of his being very dead. I think I have about run out of patience for exploring this particular area. I'm probably going to move on momentarily. Yeah, I suspect it will next time around. Right, let's go up here and do this. Oh, for the love of God. I can't even remember where the feck that was now. It was somewhere over here. Oh, whatever. Yeah. 3 at the golf club. I think I got 1. I think I got 1. Maybe 2. Yeah, it's all good. Let's get rid of that annoying pop-up that I definitely don't need. Now then, can I remember where the teapots usually are? He says. Didn't ask you, sod off. Seems an awful lot like not sodding off, buddy. Couldn't get with the program, could you? Oh, if I remember rightly, there are more rats there. Sometimes. Whilst these guys seem to have a lot in common with mole rats, they lack the important similarities. Right. How are we doing for time? Less than 10 minutes. I need 1 human enemy. That'll do. Do you like that they spelled drugs with the kid toys? Yeah. I feel like I've been sitting on level 699 for about a month. I haven't, but it's definitely been more than a week. You're not human, you got too many legs. So do you. Come here and give me your head, you're my score. Thank you. That's crap because I already know that one. Wunderbar. 3 Stanleys. Let's go get 3 Stanleys while we're on the way. Ooh. Diner Haunted Home. Potential. Not bad. Not bad. But I want to go here. Shoulder is bloody killing me. Yeah, that went alright. Cool, let's bounce back to my camp. Now the question is, do we try and tackle this event in a public world? Yeah, I think we're going to go to adventure mode for it and just see whether or not they've moved the goalposts any, because it's been a while since I last played this on PTS, and they might have changed things. So rather than risking failure, let's check it out on an adventure mode world and see if we can reduce the risk of failure for our first look at the new event. What other crap am I carrying that I want to get rid of? Quite a few bits. We've got enough time. If I make a fast run to Charleston Station, I'll be alright. As long as it is fast.
Now trading for supplies, ammunition, and
Going. I don't need that much dog food. No way I've got that much dog food.
I am authorized to trade supplies and equipment.
Now what I've got? Absolutely nothing. Wonderful. Promising. Yeah, there is a lot of background noise today. Well, I could hear aircraft going over, and I think I actually can, which is odd. Odd because it's inconsistent. Sometimes under a flight path, but not that often. Middle of the night though, that sucks. Can it like not be the middle of the night? That will be better. Somebody's already over there. Ghastly zombie. Where that came from, but 3 random legendaries that I will take. Let's just scrap that one. What I'm going to do while we're here? Prepare some stuff. Any second now. Lost travel over there. It doesn't seem to be popping for some weird reason. Maybe the universe just hates me.
I just need some daffodils, lilies, and nightshade, maybe.
Bunch of people making their way down here. Event has not spawned yet.
Damn you, Beelzebub! Those flowers are mine, you six-legged swine!
Oh dear. Didn't notice that before. Vent should be up.
One of those leaf monsters sort of looked like Dorothy from finishing school. Just a bit less ugly.
Now finally it's popped.
Sticking your hand in a rose bush, you might get pricked on its thorns.
So, yeah, it was just being weird. Oh, someone's got a cool outfit on that guy though. Let's give a few people a minute to get here. Okay.
Anticipation must be killing you.
Prepare to frolic in the meadow. So, flowers go in the basket, I believe. If I remember correctly. Yeah, 7 minutes to deposit all the flowers. Again, maybe it's a little bit longer than it used to be. I may have extended that. There's a few. Red lilies, crystal cups, and carnal weepers. Don't think I found any carnal weepers yet. Well, not many anyway. They look like that.
Collect the flowers and place them in my basket here.
There's a bunch of them. Moth in my face. Oh dear, Mothman wants to join in the party.
Oh, you poor dear.
Nice, we're over the line, bar with the crystal cups.
Don't worry about all the explosions. They build character.
Set the overgrown ablaze. It's always fun if you can find the overgrown to set them ablaze anyway.
Avoid the plant monsters. They just want to eat you alive and leave you for dead, like my ex-husband. You're doing great, sweetheart. Give them hell.
I would, but I don't see any. It's much more fun to throw explosives than it is just to shoot them.
You got all the flowers. How wonderful. And now I just need you to burn up all those nasty pleasure liquids. Use whatever you have at your disposal and light them up. Just like a Christmas tree, dearie.
Here we go. Here cometh the Beelzebub.
That'll show those giant waves not to mess with Susan. I mean, well done, sweetheart. Oh, that, my arch nemesis, Beelzebub. You won't get my flowers, you audacious bug.
Well, there we go. That went reasonably the way I expected it to. Quick and easy, especially on that last boss who needs to be much more resilient. Susan's Floral Secrets, Flower Crown, Carnal Weeper. What else did we get? Combat armor, combat armor helmets that I don't need. Letter of Resignation.
Wow, since I've attended to
Magellan. This definitely feels like Coward's Way Out, you know, writing it down. Oh, it was, yeah. To do with a bunch of, ooh, got loads of stuff. Just to do with a bunch of, dead, caravan types just around the corner. So, we got a Flower Crown Candy Kill. Flower Crown Carnal Weeper. Flower Crown Starlace. And Susan's Floral Secrets. So we should go back to the encampment and investigate that. Never gonna happen, no. She should say like her ex-husband. She did feline, yes. It is, alright. There's a bit more to it than killing the hordes, yeah. It's a bit more thematic than that, but that is part of it. Yeah, that is a very, very, very large honey beast. So, first things first. What did we get? It's new. So, not that, but it's a toy shop. Right, that's a toy shop. It's a toy shop, okay. Nothing's appearing in there, so whatever I got wasn't camp related. I think it might be outfit related. Kind of show new tabs in here, actually. Maybe I should wear a beekeeper outfit for this. Feel like it'd be appropriate. There we go. Here are a bunch of flower crowns. I can't get because I don't have the necessary flowers. Don't know where fag can be killed. Probably a drop from the event, I guess. Evening, Grey. Yeah, that's one of the new ones from the current event. It's not the worst looking one with the hood on it. As opposed to some kind of weird hat. Is there anything in here that's worth a look at? It's definitely a bunch of stuff that I kind of missed. I don't know where to find it. Nothing in there from the look of it. Interesting. Yeah, so got some pots. Can't currently craft. Honeybee's flower display I can't currently craft, which makes me think it might be in here. Hybrid flowers, there we go. That'll be all the stuff I went by. Guessing most of this stuff is findable from seasons, I would guess.
You are a piece of scrap. That means I like you.
Should back to a private world a minute. Get a good bit of progress, eh? Oh, Almost too much progress. Almost. My battery's gonna die soon. That was a fun camp way back when. Long ago. Good few years ago, that. Okay. So, let's go and see what's happening in Susan's Meadow. See if I can't harvest any interesting flowers around here to craft those the ones to put in what was it? Going like displays and stuff, I think.
Oh, goodness. You look famished. What are they feeding you kids in the wasteland? Oh, the soil's surprisingly healthy here.
Well, mostly I'm just chucking down rads and toxic goo, so... Oh, it's here. Just here, is it? Okay. No idea where to find these plants that she's on about, that are required for this, rather. If not here. I mean, some of them will come up during the event, I guess, but... Some of them will be the ones that come up in the event, rather. I'm facing east. There's a chunk of map what don't exist. Until I go up here and come across. Right at the edge of the map here.
Damn you, Beelzebub! Those flowers are mine!
You can get them as a reward. Okay, that might be it. Don't see any evidence of the contrary on that. I assume some of this will be available as rewards.
Sort of look like Dorothy from finishing school. Just a bit less ugly.
Susan's brilliant. Anyway. I think you may be right there. Have to grind the event in order to get what you need to craft plans. Yeah, that's fine. So I need soap, ammo, brain fungus.
Since I've attended to my knitting projects, oh, the blood on my needles is starting to dry.
I am going to leave now, and I'm going to go here. Blood on her needles is starting to dry. That's ominous. Oh, that's the uncoloured version of the thing that's currently in the atomic shop. several by accident there, I think. No, yeah, don't. Any more for any more. Okay, I'll do for now. Brain fungus. Soap. So, I think what I'm going to do is head here first. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that, Katie, because I'm grinding the event for the plans, because the materials rather, because that might be one for a video tomorrow to talk about. I didn't have enough stuff planned and not enough time to do it already. Just the way it goes, right? Well, there it is. I knew it was around there somewhere.
Law abiding citizens will not be harmed. Situation normal. Law and order.
Bloody tick. More ways than one.
Scanners detecting sentient life.
There's a mole rat.
You hear me coming? Now I have to fight.
Well, on the plus side, that's the mole rats off the list as well.
Good afternoon, sir.
Nice, brain fungus collected. How you doing, Chrissy? You alright? Canada. You doing well over there? Welcome on in. Get any hits on the enemies because your melee can't get the quick enough, Steve. Well, depending on your build, it's eminently soloable. Just depends how fast you can take the bad guys down. Gamma green tea. Harvest additional flowers. Huh. Interesting.
And protect. May I be of assistance?
Maybe of our assistance. Depends. Are you a proctologist? Yes. Let's see if we get anything good from that. We did not. Well, this. Negatory. I haven't got anything dropping from my scrapping in quite some time. Eviction notice. Don't want to do that on solo. Solo in general. You know what? On second thought, I'll give it a go, because my build might actually be vicious enough to actually pull that off. Maybe. To some degree. Actually, no, it won't, because too many of them are ranged enemies. Never mind. Scratch that idea. Craft ammo and scrap junk for ballistic fiber. Well, we know where we go looking for that. 25 is a lot, though. 2-star vital drop from Legendary just now. Nice. Glad somebody's getting something for it. Ooh. Need a longer stick. Yeah, that's true enough. That will. We're going to do a video on all the new plans. No, I'm not, in short. I'm not going through them all and trying to do that. I've already... I mean, yeah, too much like hard work, too much time, to be honest with you. I will probably be doing a follow-up video, but I'm not going to go through all the plans. It's, yeah, balls to that. I'd have to get them all and then hold on to them and sort of talk about them and look at them and stuff, and then go through all the menus afterwards to check them. And assuming I get them all at all, that's going to be a lot of grinding, and yeah, not worth it. And unless I were to data mine, which I will not be doing because Bethesda are not a fan of that, I wouldn't know whether or not I got them all anyway. Unless somebody else does the data mining, I suppose. But still. Yeah, not going down that road. It would... a lot of hours of minimal reward, really, on that one. There are other more pressing considerations to discuss, though, which I will probably make a video on. That forest one. I'll be able to say that. I've done it before, and I wasn't a ghoul at the time. Oh no, there, what's it? Eviction notice. High I won't get staggered off the repair. That's true. Problem is I'll have to keep running around and round and round and round to get to all of the ones on the outer edge, and it'll just keep breaking. Oh, if I could stay in the middle and deal with it, that'd be fine, but chasing down the ones at a distance would just be annoying, I think. It's going to feel like a chore, even if I can do it, and I'm not down for that. Oh, success. This isn't one like man in a rat stump. Yeah. Be a lot of running around in circles. It would be an annoying headache. Oh, it's time for more pie. It's time for more pie. Kind of a philosophy I live by, that. Always time for more pie. Probably why I'm having a hard time shifting some of the weight around the middle. I am the answer to the question, who ate all the pies? All the perfectly preserved pies, anyway. After all that time spent searching for me, whack, bang, end of rat. Needed the soap. No signs of any ballistic fibre yet, though. There will be some. But how much is the question? There might be some in here, and I'm... Oh, there's some. Didn't even let him have a go, no. Just beat him in the head with my sword straight away. I don't know about ballistic fibre, but it's always good for aluminium, this spot. That was a good start. Not bad for plastic either. Fuck you. Lots of spooky music. I'll grab the soap, but I don't need any more soap. We go. One of them just died by proximity. Replaces a toilet with a Nuka-Cola machine, and what are they trying to say when they do? Well, the first one didn't get him, at least the back end did. Baseball uniform. I wore one of those for a while in my last Fallout 4 playthrough. Not my last, it's my current one, but that I will one day go back to when stars align. Hey, there's water in that. Why can't we have that in our camp? There's there! I want it! Gimme, 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 gimme. She wouldn't be terribly surprised if the reason is one of frame rates and stuff. Oh, excuse me. On contemplation of the subject. You know, dog food, I think I'll be saving up for a nuclear apocalypse. Oh, I picked the rib cage up, okay. Hardly the end of the world. And the Wendigo sounds like me after a night on the source. How are we doing? One short? Are you f***ing kidding me? Don't see any in there. No, it's a stock. Supposed to be on the top floor, but we'll go and have a look. Well, no dice, but I do know where we can find a little more. Do I need anything else? Just ammo, don't I? Okay. Camp McClintock it is.
Only good red is a dead red. What do you say you go make a couple more?
Hey, this is U.S. Army property, or what's left of it.
We've met before, buddy. Stop shouting the same dumb shit at me like you don't recognise me. Mind you, I wasn't a ghoul then, so maybe we haven't, and he doesn't recognise me. There we go. Oh, that took some doing. Yes, my Leatherface outfit. Suitable. It would suit my ghoul, actually, except for the fact that, you know, I spent enough time on his appearance, I kind of want to be able to see his face. There we go. That's what he looks like. Incidentally, I put a picture of him up on Instagram today.
Today's junk output is error. Sensors are dirty.
Well, something about this outfit is very ghouly, though. It really does emphasise the ghouliness of the guy. We need to craft some ammo, don't we? Hello. Ticking along. So that's apart from the big bloom, that's all the challenges done. Wasn't too onerous once I got rid of the few that I didn't really want to do. Begs the question, what do we do now? Well, this probably won't work out for me, but we'll give it a go. Oh, no, not that. See if we can't run a caravan or two while we wait. Unless it sticks it down in that bottom corner where it always gets stuck, in which case I'm just going to do a 180 and abandon it. Although actually...
These deliveries ain't
Your Brahmin are shite, so...
wanted to speak to you anyway.
Is that worth doing? No, I don't think it is, really.
That's what I like to hear. Brahmin has already said...
Actually, it kind of is worth doing, that one, isn't it? Where is it? Oh, it's all the way up there. That's worth doing, then. That's worth it.
These merchants have given us plenty of stock for the next few weeks. I hope we can shift it. It's starting to run out of space.
Low power, huh? Houston, we have a slight technical difficulty. We'll sort that, though. We do have a fusion core in there, do we? No, actually I don't. They're all in here. Wonderful. Right then. I could have done that up there, really, couldn't I? But oh well, whatever. First time I've actually done one of these in a while. This is the last bunch of times it's just spawned the Brahmin somewhere where it gets stuck, and I've gotten annoyed and stopped doing it, really. Didn't even hit him, I don't think. No. Nice, on we go. Go, please. That's one way to take yourself out of the equation. Jump onto the end of a auto axe. It'll sure do the job. Bit messy though. Really? Unbelievable.
Could you help me with something? Halloween is fast on the approach, and I must spread glee and fear through trick-or-treating.
A minute there, I thought I wasn't feral anymore.
To be my next victim.
Yeah, it's fine. Not sure how there's a strap coming off the side of that mattress that the Brahman's tail can go through, but never noticed a mattress with a strap on the side of it like that before. Occasionally with handles, but not like that. Ever get a medic's box to go on squirt gun? What's it called? There's a name for that thing that I've forgotten, huh? It has a unique one, but I know what you mean. Yeah, not a bad idea. Oh, we're done. Okay. Nice. Enjoy that cavite. Yeah, that makes sense to me, great. Thirst Sapper, that's what it's called.
Be quick on those. Wanted to speak to you about just that. Anyway. Unfortunately, Brahmin got arrested. But watch this.
She's very annoying. Ah, but at least it's a good one again. And I've got 10 minutes, okay. I'm going to have a crack at doing the event solo in just a moment. Although it is daytime. It is nighttime, rather, so kind of questioning my life choices there. Stuck behind a wall, apparently. I press hurry and he slows down. That's not really what I wanted. We go. Much as I like throwing grenades in this game, I'm starting to feel like they're not actually that useful at the moment. Yeah, there are perks to improve them, but those perks are better used on other things. Unless you happen to have an explosive weapon, in which case it might then be worth it. But then, explosive weapon's still more effective than the grenade anyway, so... They did manage to fix some of the bugged pathing, at least. Just bugged out other areas instead. Fine, sod off then. Let's just destroy that guy, just in case he decides to explode while my Brahmin's right next to him. Just in case. Well, at least it works on rad roaches, eh? Some of them, anyway. On and on we go. I'd really like to be able to get to the exotic goods trader and get some of the rare stuff off her, the unique plants and things. But I need to farm a bunch more caravan supplies before I can do that. Part of the next spot above her now. Any more for any more? No? There we go. I'm sure I did pick up some stuff that I don't need. Where are you? Somebody around here shooting. Oh, there you are. Cool. How we do for time? Nearly there. I mean, technically got time to run one more maybe, but... 132. How many do I need? 150, I think. I'm not sure.
Are you busy?
Sure. Resources.
What you need?
More shit, apparently.
You ready to get going?
Yeah, alright, let's get one more.
Wanted to speak to you about just... Anyway. Unfortunately, Brahmin got arrested, but... Watch.
You better not put me on a shit one. This might be a shit one. I might be in luck. Might be in luck. It's that bottom left corner of Skyline Drive that they get stuck in every time. Hopefully they'll have a bit more luck this time. Fireworks, that's a new one. Managed to do a fair bit of damage there, which is the first time in a while that's happened. Health upgrades I previously had, I have previously made the thing basically impervious, apart from getting screwed by a lot of Yaguai maybe. But yeah, there's my luck's still a bit of a number on it. Speaking of Yaguai, it's not good. Gonna sting pack it. Lots of spare stim packs. Go, you stupid bugger. Be gone. I'm too bothered that much to trick or treat. Top shot, that's Mr. Trick or Treat. Now, here's the question. Keep them running. Safe from the mole. Go. Go. Oh, we did it. I was a little worried I wasn't going to manage it then. Whew. I was briefly concerned. Where's Susan's cabin? It's not actually far away, is it? Be night time. I'll be fine. Probably.
There better not be another red storm
About a minute, we should be good to go. Assuming it triggers when it's supposed to.
Do you need any flowers, dear? If so, show me some caps. I don't work for free.
So I'll buy some from you.
Good day. Well, where are they? Call me Black-Eyed Susan. You know, like the flower. So soon?
Nothing particularly. Well, not what I was hoping for there. I thought she might be. Sell me something then, but sounded like she might. But she started talking about caps.
Daffodils, lilies, and nightshade, maybe.
Well, and a random hand in there. Possibly go wrong. She's not suspicious at all. She's fertilising her plants with corpses from the look of it.
Retirement is so dull. I need to spice things up a bit.
Table is interesting. Painting of the honey house.
It's a shame fresh flowers wilt so quickly. Not enough preservatives in them, if you ask me.
It's a cool little house, this one. There's good little details in it. Is the event started yet? Nope. There we go. It seems to trigger a bit late for some weird reason at the moment.
Oh, how brave you are to come to an old woman in her hour
It's a
of need.
big old scar. You could use some help.
Oh, why, thank you, dearie. It does warm my heart to see there's still some kind souls in Appalachia. You see, I fancy myself a bit of an amateur florist, and this meadow here is filled to the brim. The problem is, these awfully mean leafy hooligans have overrun it. And I tried littering some handy landmines across the meadow to wipe them out, but it's... Do you think you and your...
Leafy hooligan sounds like they're overgrown.
Overgrown? Why, that sounds awfully like my grandson Tyler when he hit his growth spurt. I haven't heard any murmurings of overgrown. Perhaps you've mistaken them with something else? All I know is they're a huge nuisance.
Have not.
How wonderful! I can't thank you enough. Now, I need some carnal weepers, some crystal cups, and some rad lilies. You can leave the flowers in my basket. Some of the pollinators may be a bit angry that you're stumbling through their home uninvited, like those damn bees. Of course, you'll also have to fight off the plant people. They're a bit ornery. Good luck out there. Oh, and please watch your step.
Yeah, be fine. Right, let's go. Lots of them out here. Do you like that we've got unique variants with the flowers all over them for the overgrown and stuff though? There's level 700. Did I get that one? I think I did. Someone, oh, she's got a missile launcher. Of course she has. Why does that not surprise me now that I think about it? We're doing alright for time, I think. Maybe. Oh, crap, I'm out of, what's it? Canned coffee. I thought I had a lot more than that. I've used a fair bit today, but still. What am I doing? Still need quite a lot more, apparently. Beelzebubs. Apparently these ones are called. So, stuck in up here. All right. Okay, how are we doing for time? Still not as well as I would like, but mostly because I haven't got the that's doing better. I haven't got any what's it? Canned coffee on the go at the moment. Just slightly annoying. Should get me very close to the line. I've got a minute left. Oh, it's crystal cups and rad lilies I need. It's the crystal cups that I'm having the hardest time with, apparently. Am I actually going to do this? Because I don't know where I'm going to find any more of those. So there's one. There it is. Can I get there in time? Whoa. It's going to be a big old question. Ooh, 3 seconds to go. Look at that. 3 seconds to go, I pulled that off with.
You got all the flowers! How wonderful! And now I just need you to burn up all those nasty flagellations. Use whatever you have at your disposal and light them up. Just like a Christmas tree, dearie!
Oh, he shot it out of the air, sneaky feck. Well, he won't do it twice, will he? He doesn't need to worry about the timer anymore. So bloody long the sun came up. Too close for comfort, yes, it definitely was. Where are these buggers? Well, there's a couple of them. Any more for any more? Phew, yeah. Right, change the pace a little bit. Now I've got my glow back. I've got a couple over there. Oh, there might be some more down there. I don't know if I hit any though. We'll set a couple more on fire. Set that guy on fire as well. Oh, I'm out. There we go. There we go. First bit's the hard bit, like I said. Come on then, Beelzebub. Legendary Beelzebub, giant bee of yore. Getting his face absolutely mullered with an auto axe. There we go. How stuff is it? Ooh, what did we get this time? A few more plans. These flower crowns. This bugger is causing some problems. He's trying to anyway. Have you lot gotten the message yet? Vampire's bored. Wonderful. Seems they might now have... No, maybe not. Evil baby, okay. That's actually kind of cute. Right. Goddamn varmints. Get down here where I can... Maul you. Nice. So yeah, it can be done solo, but you really do need to be able to move quite quick. So, what have we got here then in terms of rewards? Flower crown. Another flower crown that I don't have a plan for. Didn't have a... I don't know what the materials required are, but I don't seem to have gotten any. Oh, I've got crystal cups. Those are ones I was collecting. Oh, I see. I've got 10 of them. But I definitely didn't have 10 left, because so that's definitely a reward. Yeah, definitely getting them from completing the event. Oh, 10 o'clock already. Crikey, I'm 10:15 even. Ooh, my poor shoulder. Oh, see if I'm going to craft any of those bits and pieces. What the hell that sound was then? So, let's get out my power armor. Crystal cup does not look to have gone in there. Excuse me. Ahem. Right. Thank you, thank you. So green invaders I can't do because I haven't got any red lilies. What about flower crowns? Can make a crystal cup flower crown, which is kind of the worst choice for my outfit, really. Mostly green. With what other details have we got? Yeah, some red and stuff. So it's not really something I want to be making right now, I don't think. It also looks to be the case that I will have to place the crystal cups in my stash box, not in my scrap box, which is a bit annoying. but I could work with that. Where do they go in here, though? They're not listed as junk, so I don't know what they are. What? Nope. Aid? Misc, maybe. It might be miscellaneous. Yeah, there they are. Miscellaneous. Okay. So, did I get any others? I don't know. Doesn't look like I have done. Would appear not. First one, I didn't get that. Oh well. You should probably work to get killed, just to get kills you needed. What kills were those, Steve? I feel like there's half of that conversation missing. Right. Do a bit more toxic goo. I need to do some repairing. I definitely need a whole bunch more coffee, apparently. Don't have as much there as I thought I did. That's back on there. You needed overgrown with flamers and insect kills at the event. Interesting. I didn't need any of those. Is something you re-roll to, or is that an obscure one of the other challenges? Event challenges. Did not see any event challenges. Huh, interesting. Apparently, I got a bunch of those done already. Deal a critical hit I haven't done. Oh, they're just extra score. Okay, that's nice. Do a critical hit to an enemy 3 times. But I don't use VATs. That's really annoying. Okay, I can do that. Probably. Nope. I did not see those. So their efforts to make them a bit more visible are still problematic. Right, nothing on the seasons though. No sort of secondary seasonal mini season thing. Right. Really sucky with the main character using chainsaw, yeah, or anything like that. melee characters in general, really. Might have to take a shotgun with me. And then I can do it on Beelzebub. Beelzebub, whatever the heck his name is. Your brother is a dog? He says as he gets flung miles. Yeah, I think I'll take a chainsaw for doing that. Not chainsaw, a shotgun for doing that challenge within a bit. I should be able to get it done nice and quick then. It require me to do it in a private world though, which I don't really... Well, I probably will one day, but... Not massively enthusiastic about it now. Need a bit of a top up. Good. Alright, back to camp. And then, while I'm doing this, let's just change my headphone batteries because they're dying. And then we'll do a couple of expeditions, maybe? Yeah, why not? I don't feel like doing a couple more caravan runs, so I think expeditions it shall be.
Could I interest you in a block of country?
Okay. Let's go. Anything interesting on there? Receive notifications. Not necessarily. What? So Starfield got an update out of nowhere that they very much did not publicise at about 6 o'clock this evening, maybe a little bit earlier than that.
Touching down.
Let's have a look at that.
So, you've returned. Running back to the game like a bull to the red. Horns bared, fur glistening. Magnificent.
He's fucking weird, that fella. I mean, everybody involved in this event is weird. The twins and their weird fucking twincest thing that seems to be going on over there. Beers food. Moonflower, okay, over that way. That's the idea. Shadow's got an update as well. Oh, cool. Don't think I'll make a video on that one though. Yeah, I'm not terribly surprised that I missed the Starfield update. I'm more surprised that somebody else didn't. 20 gigs is quite large though. How dare. Yeah, I forgot the download for today's Fallout update before the stream. Just a slight boo-boo on my part. Fortunately, it was sufficiently small that it was done in 30 seconds or so. Which is a relief.
Oh, lucky day. This means I will face you.
Hello, Gillian and her weird... weirdness. Nice. Another one off the list.
Impressive. She hasn't won yet.
Oh, my power armor. I didn't even realise that. Because I'm not using the power armor HUD because you can't see overlays for it for the Ghoul updates, like how much glow you've got doesn't show on the power armor HUD. It's really annoying. Loads of community requests. That's always it's usually good to see. Usually depends on the request, I suppose.
Or your tent, if you've ever felt misunderstood or held back from your true potential, Mother sees you. Now, while I do so love my children, they do at times misbehave. Your task is to offer them a sharp reminder of their responsibilities.
Yeah, and he should have played out with the power armor, really, shouldn't he? Oh.
Thus, I call upon our competitors to reinvigorate them. Save them until they repent.
You good yet?
Scrumptious. Can I have another? I'll never admit guilt. My actions will just exist. Give me the sensation. Fine, I get it. I'll go apologize tomorrow. You'll give me a second chance. I'll never admit guilt. My actions were justified. Destined.
Thought that was a bad throw for a minute.
What did I just feel? A tickle?
I don't understand. I need this.
Do you expect me to learn something from such a pitiful performance? Fine, I get it.
You expect me to learn something from such a pitiful performance? If you're performing for Mother, you'll have to do better than that. Darth, I repent. Through shame.
Right.
Oh, you've made me so
Not too bad. 1.2 gig, yeah. It's pretty tiny. Probably even smaller than me. It's usually bigger on Xbox than it is on PC.
Tears. You earned it.
I'm such a big threat that I'm being completely ignored. Yeah, wonderful.
I grant my fullest congratulations. You are our sensation. I do. We'll handle.
Woo! That's the trailer for GTA 6 dropped this morning. I did not. Somehow. But I would have thought I'd have seen something for it. Maybe I just scrolled past it because there's something twigging in the back of my brain. But yeah, that's cool. Next level graphics. Well, yeah, they need to at this stage. The last one was, what, over 10 years old now, the last GTA game? Maybe they have made Red Dead 2 in the meantime, so certainly reasonable.
You ready to get airborne?
I might have a gander. I'm not going to be playing GTA 6. I played GTA 5, but a respectable number of hours into it, but I'm just not that interested. It just doesn't do it for me. A couple worth scrapping there. You put it on 360, sounds about right. I've got it on PC. So I did give it a go, and every once in a while I think to myself, should I give it another crack? Which I have done a couple of times, but it's not for me. The style of the story and the characters and the world and stuff just doesn't interest me. Action point regen's not terrible. Nocturnal and fast fire rate. So that's an action point regen. Nope, still no dice. Okay, 22. Well, oh, I see. I'm back there. People give Skyrim for ship, but GTA 5 for its 3 releases, but GTA 5 is right behind it. Yeah, that's fairly true. Have you seen the memes that are like, I guess we make Skyrim now, and it's just like Skyrim, 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 Skyrim coming out of a machine, and then suddenly it's got like Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, 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 and then it's just like, huh? Oblivion? Guess we make Oblivions now.
Touching down.
But Oblivion is something like the 3rd best-selling game of the year or something already. The remake, remaster. Which is cool.
Unveil your deepest capabilities.
So I saw. Yeah. I saw a pretty good meme where there was Faramir showing up to Denethor going, look father, I brought you Oblivion remastered, and I think it's just Denethor going, Boromir would have brought me Morrowind remastered. So, yeah, there's so many people that just sounds like them. It's like, it's chef's kiss. It's exactly what a significant proportion of the gaming population does sound like on that one. Number of times I hear people going, oh, they should have done Morrowind, oh, they should have done Morrowind, or will they do Morrowind? Like, I get it, people like Morrowind, they ain't gonna do it though. It's just not a market for it, I don't think. Not in the same way. Sitting on some officer. Do you love me some Lord of the Rings? That was easy enough. On we go.
Not so fast, Sensation. It's time for our warm-up. Let's see what you're bringing to the table today.
It's here and now!
So many answers I could have to what Julian said there, but whatever his name is, I think his name is Julian, isn't it? But yeah, so inappropriate, all of them. Yikes, and Andreas by City, but they've gone downhill since. I don't think I played either. Well, I didn't play either of them, so cannot comment, but. I think you've ever played one, no? Vice City. Yeah, I don't know if it still holds up though. It is very old now. That PS2 era, wasn't it? Well, I can see what the appeal of GTA 5 and stuff to other people was just.
If this is your
not
first
for me.
time competing or your 10th, if you've ever felt misunderstood or held back from your true potential, Mother sees you. Now, while I do so love my children, they do at times. Your task is to offer them a sharp reminder of their responsibility. It does not befit a showman to gripe where or when.
If I could just murder them, that'll solve the problem much more quickly.
Reinvigorate them. Shame them until they repent.
Nice.
I'm gonna be the winner! If you're performing for Mother, you'll have to do better than that.
Didn't give a scuttering fuck about your mother.
Anymore and you'll ruin my complexion. I learned my lesson already.
Like you've never had an original idea.
Where the hell did you go?
Oh, you got me. How could I ever withstand such a beating? Oh, stop. I can't take it anymore.
Chicken on 3.
And from now on, I'll act like one.
What are you trying to do? I won't let you get in my
Register my throws, that would be great. Okay, that one was just shit. But... Just fuck off, will you? You're not threatening, you're just annoying.
I'll never admit guilt. My actions were justified.
Oh, you made me so proud. Now step
Stories then, Dave, for you. Yeah, that's fair, Steve. It's the stories that I wasn't interested in.
with blood, sweat, and tears. You earned it.
Michael's story in 5 wasn't terrible, but it wasn't particularly amazing. The other two guys, I can't even remember their names, but one was worse than the other. The young black lad, I seem to remember his story was okay, but just not particularly interesting to me. The other guy, I had no desire to play as him at all. It just felt like let's create a character who's as much of an asshole as we possibly can and get people to play as him. Like, didn't do it for me. Franklin, yeah, Franklin was okay. Trevor was fucking awful, I thought.
Tonight, you are reborn. You
must have. We'll have.
It's not just my level feline, it's just bad design on the combat. The more and more they change it, the more they make enemies a complete waste of time. Or combat a waste of time, anyway. But I've been saying this for quite some time. With a handful of small exceptions, there's not been any challenge or threat to combat in a very long time. And it just gets worse. Oh well.
You ready to get in? Hop in and out.
We'll see how much longer it is before I stop giving a crap. It's not worth giving a crap over it. Just get annoyed about something that's going to continue being stupid. Or I would continue to get annoyed by it. Oh, that's an annoying time. 49? Yeah, I'll have to do something else for 10 minutes. Travis people just like to go in huts and fight the cops to house. Yeah, yeah, I get that guy. To a certain extent. I ain't that player. The playstyle just is very off-putting to me. Still crap. Okay, so for the next few minutes, I do need to do, was it just criticals, wasn't it? One there. Probably enough shotgun shells, actually. That's not good. Oh, I need to do a bit of crafting, I think. Cat's annoying. I wonder if the cat is what was causing the issue there. When it hasn't left the character anymore, then you're ready to maintain a bit of challenge in the game. Yeah, the problem is if you do that, all you end up dealing with is really, really bullet spongy enemies, which is still not satisfying. It's more difficult, but it's still shit. Which is problematic. You know what I'm going to do? So not wearing power armor properly. I mean, I'm only wearing it in there, but even then, like the first one we did, I was halfway through it before I remembered I hadn't got power armor on anyway. Again, it's still not satisfying. Excuse me? Oh, I'm a feral ghoul, aren't I? Some stuff to sell, I think. That seems like a very unsensible idea, Steve. Pretty sure I've done something similar before now, though. It was definitely not sensible. That's a bad choice. Oh, whatever. It. Got a couple of bits there, and we should be good to go. Yeah, that'll definitely do it. That will definitely do it. Oh, well, we've got a bit of time to burn. Let's 2 litre of the pack. Sort of end as we started. Put in the letterbox. Pretty much have to. To be honest, in that situation, I'm not sure I'd let somebody go home alone anyway. Nope, you're staying at mine and I'll deal with a mess, because you might die if I don't.
Take out the smaller packs and draw out that alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big alpha is a heap of trouble.
Could just about say, I wonder if he actually could. Why do I not have grenades equipped? Because this game sucks balls at times, that's why. Oh, you little fucker. It does annoy me that it forcibly changes your grenades to use the grenade mechanic for certain things, like throwing potatoes. Doesn't switch them back automatically afterwards, though. It's really bloody irritating to me. There you go, boys. Come on in. Like actually persuading a dog to do what you want you to. Make all the vendors share currency and make it more difficult to sell. We don't want to give people the pay-to-win advantage with Fallout First, and extra caps will feel like a step in the wrong direction on that, I think, feeling. When the game first came out, vendors had individual pools. It was the same amount of caps, but they were divided around the vendors, so you had to hop from one to the other a lot more often. It was like 800 caps a vendor or some shit like that. It was a different world back then. Before we even get started on 400 pounds of stash weight. In the ancient name. Bridge farmer remembers. Yeah, I remember. To be fair, it was one of the earlier changes, that one, if I remember rightly. But definitely a welcome one. Where the fuck am I? Over here. You need... Right, very nice, the Old Republic. Nice. On your phone, crikey. Don't know that I'd want to do that. I played it with mouse and... I've only ever played it with mouse and keyboard, so I don't know that change would be a particularly satisfying one to me. Did I set the right loadout up there? No, I didn't. So, well, this way we're going to have to go before I start dropping this thing. Come on, quickly, give me my fucking... Let me drop the thing, you absolute bastard. Utter bastard. There we go. Right. Suzanne? There you are.
Well, look who... How... Now, some of the of course. Good luck.
Nice. Fuck's sake. This game could get more jankier, no fucking hell. No, it's not fair. It's not far off fair, but it's not. Catch you later, feline. Have a good one. Fuck off. This might be a slightly more efficient way of doing it. Stay up here where everything's quite close together. She is a crazy old lady, that black-eyed Susan. Look, I picked up more than that, but get off my screen, you dickhead, when I press the button. Oof. You know, the yellow ones might be the ones I'm having a problem with getting enough of, if anything. The red lilies. Yeah, definitely lagging behind a little bit. Yep, they are.
You're doing great, sweetheart. Give them hell.
Got a minute and a half left, and I just need a few more.
Avoid the plant monsters. They just want to eat you alive and leave you for dead, like my ex-husband.
Oh dear. Good line, that one. Eat you alive and leave you for dead, like my ex-husband, yeah. Slightly better success rate this time, I think.
Don't worry about all these explosions. They build character. You got all the flowers. How wonderful. And now I just need you to burn up all those nasty pleasure liquids. Use whatever you have at your disposal and light them up. Just like a Christmas tree, dearie.
Nice, bear with me just one moment. Alright. That's got to get me over the line, right?
That'll show those giant ways not to mess with Susan. Well, I mean, well done, sweetheart. Oh, she's back. My arch nemesis, Beelzebub. You won't get my flowers, you audacious.
There we go. We are over the line. Thank you for the reminder, Steve. Where's that Beezle bugger? There we go, someone with a little bit of fire. A bit better than they do, apparently. He's withstanding punishment a little better than he was a minute ago. There we go, we got the bugger. Lots of red lilies, nice. Ooh, that was a vicious attack. I've not seen them do before. And that guy's in trouble as well. Return the favour and do to them what they just tried to do to me. Whew. And here, more of them. Where are they? Oh, he's stuck in the freaking crapper, isn't he?
Something, but I'm not sure what. Oh, maybe I could put some eyeballs in the flower heads.
Yeah, perfectly sane, stable lady. Ooh. Yeah, I think I need probably a similar number as well. 2 more.
Sometimes I wonder where I would be now had the bombs not fallen. In prison, probably.
Most likely a crazy witch. Whew, get there eventually. Oh, my poor arm. Guess I was getting a remake. Yes, not. I've heard this first-person shooter rumor before, not with any kind of actual credibility to it. So I wouldn't necessarily worry too much about that. It would be an extremely stupid thing to do. And you'd think they'd know that. Yeah. As far as I'm aware, unless something's changed recently anyway, then the shooter thing is more of a sort of a Reddit rumour from people who are just, like, afraid they might ruin it. It's a reasonable thing to be afraid of, but doesn't have a great deal of basis in fact, as far as I know. So, I got a few bits and pieces. Like cowboy hat, apparently. I think I've already got one of those. No, that one, don't want that one. That's worth a look. What else did I get? So we got a red lily flower crown and pot of red lilies, which I'm guessing I might just be able to build. I'm hoping. Yeah, I can. It's a little pot of red lilies. Produces 1 red lily per hour. Oh, that's cool. I can only build 1 though. Where am I going to put these? I know where I'm going to put these. Silly question. Can I lock this? I can't. That's inconvenient. Maybe I should put it in the bathroom. Lock the bathroom door. I'll put them inside somewhere. I have flowers in here anyway. Leave it here. Oh, well, I'll leave it there for now. It's not that big a deal. KOTOR's been needing a remake for ages. I've been talking about it for years. And it's been in the process of being made for at least a couple of years now. Right. That can go. That can go. Got red lilies. So those can go in moustache as well. Go in. Let's go sell a couple of bits, and then at least I can pause. I'll probably do some tomorrow, and we'll see how we get on from there. So I should hope to be able to have that crossed off, preferably while I've still got the double, well, the score booster running. Assuming it affects that, which I don't know if it does, but I might be able to do a couple of those tomorrow morning. Sorted.
Mission and other supplies available here.
Nice. Carry rate is back where it should be, way under the £200 mark. Yes, I've got a Starfield video to look into and probably make before I go to bed tonight. Saber and Tech do the devs, yeah. They are. And they say that we're changing it. They change too much, you know, people will just turn their back on it and walk away. Because we've got Starfield update today. Apparently. Apparently. Tech Radar's got the most recent one. Rumours of it being a PS5 timed exclusive as well, which would also be stupid. Not impossible. The most recent news article I can find on the subject doesn't say anything about them changing the style of the gameplay, so I suspect it's just shit stirring on Reddit. But that was only a surface quick look there. Cheers, Tango. Catch you later. Yes, I need to see what the... I'm not going to open up and have a look at the Starfield update. Well, it's not going to update anyway, actually, is it, Steam? Because I haven't got Starfield installed at the moment, but... because I haven't got the space right now. Where is it? There we go. 135 gig. I haven't got the space for that right now. There we go. It's gone to the beta today. So that's that. Is there one on the Bethesda.net Starfield pages? There is. I do not know where it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. Bunch of bug fixes. And a couple of new feature bits. Very low display settings for really low tier devices. Added some stuff to the creation kit. Not much, but increased the size of the mods that you can upload. That's cool. Up to 2 gig now. And some bundling stuff. That's not very exciting. I think get a whole... Well, actually, I don't know. Depends on the functionality of it. A whole bunch of mods bundled together so you don't have to hunt for them wouldn't be such a bad thing. Will make streamlining of the modding scene a little bit better. But it's not the most exciting thing ever. Still, I'll have a look at that in a bit. Yeah, definitely going to dive and have a look at that. So I enjoyed the new event. It's a little bit much for doing solo, but not enough for doing in a group. Or rather on a public server, I think, that particular event. The first bit, not so bad when everybody's doing it at once, but the ending in particular, boss on the event is definitely not tough enough for a public event. There we go. Otherwise, quite fun. There's some fun flower themed rewards. Looking forward to digging out a bunch more. I've not got that many of them so far, so we'll see how many times I can jump in when it's convenient to do that. It'll be yeah, it'll be a bit of a challenge, I think, to jump into that. Looking at the next few days I've got coming up. Speaking of, Avowed tomorrow. We'll have a big crack at that and see if we can't get within sight at the end of the game. Anyway, I don't suppose we'll finish it tomorrow, but we'll get within sight, I think. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. There will be no streams as I am away. I'm actually going to a Bethesda event in Leeds at the Royal Armouries. So for those who watch the Jonathan Ferguson, Dave Jewett Experts React to the Guns Of series, that's Royal Armouries. So that should be fun. But yeah, Bethesda are hosting or sponsoring or something an exhibition. Oh, was really hard to say for some weird reason. Hosting an exhibition at the Royal Armouries, and it's sort of a crossover for Doom: The Dark Ages, and the weapons and armour that inspired some of the stuff they've done with that. So how strong that link will be, well, I guess we'll find out. But where does it get past? I think I'm going around the other side, to be honest, Steve. I'll be heading up there and checking that out. I'm going to go on the events, actually, or the opening of the exhibition is Friday lunchtime. So I'm going to the whole ribbon cutting and stuff. So that should be good fun. And then after that, what's happening after that? I don't know, my brain's not working. Yeah, around that, my brother lives in Leeds, so I'm going to go and see him sort of the night before and the day after. Yeah. Be a bit of a flying visit. Be back home by Saturday night, but that's because I don't want to deal with trains on the weekend any more than I have to. So yeah, that should be good. There'll be at least some video follow-up on that, but the upshot of that, obviously, is that no streams for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I've got to get ahead of the curve with some videos, because not much time and lots to do in it, as per usual. So, yeah, I'm going to have a brief look at this Starfield stuff and probably do a video on that, nice and quickly. Looks way longer in... No, it's not. It's just weird. It looked way longer in Steam's menu than it does in the article, but it's not. So yeah, I will dive into that. So there'll be a little feature on that Starfield update tomorrow, and then there'll be a best builds video later in the week, which I'll have to get done and dusted before I leave on Thursday. Yeah, 2 videos in the next day or so to do, and we'll see where we go from there. Should be cool. Need to keep us busy. But yeah, that's what's on the cards for me. So we'll be back to streaming. Well, we'll stream, as I say, Avowed tomorrow, and then we're back to regular streaming on Monday, and I will wing it from there. I will probably... I don't know. I'll wing it from there. I might do Oblivion then, or I might just finish off Avowed on Monday, then do Oblivion, like... do the Fallout maybe on Tuesday, and then Oblivion Wednesday, Thursday or something, and then jump back into Atomfall by the end of the week or something like that. We'll see. I'll see how it goes. Lots to do, so we'll see how we get on. Yeah, that's my sort of thoughts going ahead. We're making some progress, it should be cool. Doom Dark Ages, I believe the early access, like the 3 days early or whatever it is the 13th, so that's next Tuesday, and then I think the full release is next Friday, the 16th, I think, off the top of my head. In my case, I would very much like to give it a go, but my PC will probably only just run it if I'm playing it on my own. If I'm streaming it, I've got no bloody hope. So I might, maybe, possibly, be able to do a little bit of video-related stuff, maybe. But it won't be a lot, because, yeah, it's not something I'm going to be doing guides on or anything like that. So outside of streaming, it's probably not the biggest fit for the channel anyway. Other than, a little bit of fun here and there. So, yeah. I'll talk about the event and the exhibition, which apparently I need to learn to speak to again. And we'll see where we go from there. That'll be over the weekend. So, for now, thank you for hanging out. I hope you found this one interesting. I'm quite enjoying that event. I'll start to have some flowery type rewards and so on. Should be good. Yeah, we'll dive back into Fallout next week, Avowed tomorrow at around probably about 8ish. I don't think there's a lot of points starting early with Avowed. I don't think there'll be a lot of advantage to that. But yeah, as I say, a couple of videos between now and the end of the week as well, so watch out for that. Likes, subs, notification bell, all that good stuff, social media links in description, and yeah, channel memberships, if you're interested, are always appreciated. The support massively helps out. So, for now, thank you for hanging out. Look after yourself, stay safe. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night, folks. See you then. Night.